Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be discussing, couldn't tell already, Crispy Donut Community, the CDC. They have a new exclusive knife I want to share with y'all. If y'all don't already know who the CDC is, Crispy Donut Community, they design EDC gear, they design knives, and they have started their own little EDC community. And I gotta say, I got to talk with them last year and this year at Blade Show, and both Drew and Luke, super awesome guys, fun to talk to. And their community is such a cool community. There's so many people that go and hang out over there, and their booth was popping this year at Blade Show. So y'all have seen some of their knives on the channel. I think the first was the Salvation EDC fixed blade. This is the first time I got to experience some of their designs, and I thought it was a really cool fixed blade. They got some really awesome patches and some funny patches. I got a review up on the channel of this one. Check out the detail in this patch. If you're into patches, definitely need to go check their stuff out. Yeah, this is sick. This one glows in the dark. And the funny part about this is the founders, Drew and Luke, are both in law enforcement. So, you know, what is more synonymous with law enforcement? Of course, the Donut Man. So it's funny that they have a sense of humor, and they started this as a joke by making some funny patches for cops, and it just kind of grew and grew from there. After I reviewed the Salvation, I bought one of their Hansen models. The OEM for the Hansen was QSP. Kubi Knives was the OEM for the Salvation, and it's just a nice EDC knife. Excellent flipping action. It's kind of like a straight back design, hollow grind. Pretty sure it's a hollow. It feels like a hollow. Comfortable. And they totally embraced the donut themed sprinkles, and they did it different than what I'm used to seeing with the painted on, or, you know, however they're doing it. This is milled out of the G10. You have a layered G10 with pink and then the blue over top. And there were different colors, and then if you're not into the sprinkles, you could get it solid colors back whenever this was available. I don't know if these are still available or not, but it's just fun, you know, lighthearted. If you're not having fun in the community, then what's the point? I never take anything too serious unless it needs to be serious. And my hobby, of course, my passion being knives and EDC gear, I'm not going to take it too seriously because I'm going to ruin it. So, you know, I definitely find it to be awesome that they started this and how large it's grown over the years. Then the Volsteed Raccoon CDC Edition. Well, the other day, I was watching a short from CDC, and he said that they will no longer be able to do this finish anymore. Didn't really go into detail, but I can read between the lines, and I'm sure most of y'all can too. There's only one reason why you'd have to stop this. I'm not naming any names because I don't know, but I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure something like that out. And if that is the case, that just really just puts a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm going to support them any which way I can, because, you know, they're not a big company. They're just two guys that had a passion for the EDC community, EDC gear and knives, and they started designing stuff and then having fun with it, and then somebody comes, lay the hammer down. Really? Well, I asked them if I could check out one of their exclusives. This is going to somebody else after me, but we have a brand new exclusive Kaiser Cormorant. I'm probably butchering that. I can never say that right for some reason. But this is going to be their new look as to this. So you still have the same colorways, but just a different milling pattern. I'm glad they didn't let it defeat them, because, you know, most people would be defeated. So they pivoted completely. They've even started another web page. You can still go to crispydonutcommunity.com or whatever, but it's going to be, like I said earlier, the retro-knives.com. I'm going to have all the necessary links down below. Now, this is the new look. This one right here, exclusive to them. They're doing 100 pieces of this variant, and then there's going to be one with a black wash blade, same scales, I'm pretty sure, and that one's only going to be 100. These are pre-order. However, the pre-order is supposed to be filled, I think, this month. It said on the site. So if not this month, I'm sure it'll be, you know, soon after. If you've never owned a Cormorant, These things have nice and deep hollow grinds on them. They slice so well. And talk about one of the most fidgety knives. You have a back flipper. You have this front flipper. And then that blade hole, my favorite. Oof. And of course you can use that button and they're always so smooth. This one has partial inset stainless steel liners that have been skeletonized. So nice and lightweight. These come in at 3.1 ounces. Excellent. The blade steel on these is S35VN. You can get this variant or the black wash variant for $100 right now on sale. I think that's a good price for S35VN, some extensive milling, and you're part of a sweet community. I know if I have the money, I mean, I know I'm low on funds right now, but if I do have the money, I will most certainly buy one on the pre-order. Because like I said, they're limited. If you want a limited knife, 100 pieces of this, 100 pieces of that, that's not a lot of knives at all. And even if this knife is totally not for you and you don't like the knife, go check out their site. They got a lot of cool stuff. You know, some things are sold out at the moment, but they constantly updating the site, constantly put new stuff on there. And I definitely want to show my support, being that they had to pivot what they've kind of built their company on. I would love it if my people showed them as much support as possible. Like I said, if you can't afford it or you don't like it, and that's fine, but just go check their site out. You know, we gotta help each other, especially when you got, you know, somebody stopping you from something that I don't even know how they were able to stop them, but or if that was the case, but that's what it sounds like. And I mean, they said they were no longer going to be doing this, and they completely pivoted to doing this. What do y'all think? You know, but that's besides the point. Like I said, Drew and Luke, super nice guys. I got to talk with one of them at Blade Show last year, and I think I talked to both of them this year, if I remember correctly. Just a lot going on that booth. It was a lot of fun talking with them, hanging out. And I really appreciate them letting me check out this new knife, letting me try to help, you know, show my support. That's one thing that I love to do, is to, you know, try to help support the smaller people if I can, because I have a platform. You know, I'm not huge by any means. I don't have the followers that Neves has or Metal Complex, but I do have some followers, and you know, I have a good bit of loyal people that watch my videos, and y'all watch them religiously. So those are the ones I probably talk to. Any of y'all that would actually show them support, that means the world to me. Let me know what y'all think about this new milling pattern. Do you like it? I'm sure they're going to do different colors. I think that's going to look sick. If you had like white underneath there with black here, anything would look sick, because you can see that color. And it offers the perfect amount of grip. It's got a peel ply on the top right here. It's not overly grippy. I was kind of worried when I first saw that. I thought it was going to be like that pink one that I got recently. That one's just too overly aggressive for me. But this one is perfect. Excellent action. I mean, the action is crisp on this. And then, whoop. Yeah, the Cormorant is a fidgety knife, a slicey knife. You know, I used to not be able to stand the look of the Cormorant blade, but it's grown over the years. You have a filler tab on the opposite side. Yep. So like I said, I will have the link to the CDC in the description. It means so much to me if y'all showed them some love, showed them some support. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave those down below. I hope every one of y'all is having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.